watching On the Road with Cars for Kids.
On the road with Cars for Kids.
The Black Phantom is a mighty car, along with all the rest. Their mighty roaring engines are frequently put to the test. Their headlights gleam just like eyes of silence they forbid. They are willing to show their strength and roar just for the kids. Cars for kids. Cars for kids. Cars for kids. Many people saw them. Do you realize what they did? These cars and their owners work just to help needy kids.
Hey, Bill Michelle, how you doing?
Larry does the Cars for Kids.
Cars for Kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
they travel.
This
They
is
travel.
Vernon. Bill Michelle.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, sir. Good to
I
meet
don't
you.
believe I've met you before.
Vernon
You will.
Houston.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
They do all kind of things for kids. All money.
On the way back from Hammond, Louisiana, at the Cars for Kids event down there, we run across some people here in Jackson, Mississippi at the Great American Motorcycle Expo. And this guy right here is the one that put it on. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is Bill Bissell, and here with Gary Williams, and we put on the Great Southern Motorcycle Expo. It's the 17th year of this show, with some of the finest custom bikes, performance bikes, race bikes in the country are on display here this weekend.
Some of these probably cost $2,500, didn't they?
Some of them about $2,500, some of them $100,000. So, man, I'm talking about it's some really, really good-looking stuff here this weekend.
You want to take us around and show us a $100,000 bike?
Yeah, I'll take you right over there and show you one right quick. It ain't far to go to one. It's just laying right over there, lit up like a Christmas tree right now.
What does Gary have to do with it?
Gary and me been partners for a long, long time, and he's the one that brings all these performance bikes in here, and some of the finest tuners, performance people that make the parts for these motorcycles to go fast. This man right here gets them together, puts on a performance clinic here. Man, you ain't never seen nothing like it. They in there talking about how to make a motorcycle used to have 100 horsepower lead with 150 horsepower. He's the man can do it.
I thought he always done carburetors. I didn't know he'd mess with motorcycles.
Well, he's a speed guru around our South here. You know, he can make anything go fast. He can make a skate go fast if he had one. You know, so yeah, he's developed a lot of the heads and the cylinders and stuff. But these boys, they want to outrun each other, so he keeps a little secret in his back pocket to outrun them himself. You know, but he's got them all running fast.
Is he telling the truth?
Oh, I'm an old street racer, so I can't tell nothing about it. All our stuff is slow, but we would like to bet a little dollar and run, Hey,
Wait a minute, you want to bet $1 and run?
well, you got to start somewhere. You got to lure them in on $1, and then you may get them for 10, But yeah, the fuel system stuff is most of our business, about 80% of our business. The carburetor is 20%, and we do a lot of development work for people like Fuel Moto, Dynajet, Woods Cams, just a lot of different good people. I want to say I'm glad y'all came through here. We've been doing stuff for you, helping with this kids.
We wouldn't be where we at now if you hadn't been helping.
Yeah, and y'all have had some really good cars, some fast stuff. I want to introduce my brother, Victor.
Well, what does he do?
How you doing? I just do whatever. Machine work.
He's one of those gifted individuals that can look at something and can turn around and make it.
Well, now look at Vern here and tell us what we need to do to Vern.
Gonna take a lot of work, but I think we can fix him up a little bit.
We need to get him a perm. You know, the old folks call it perm. You know, we got to do a perm in the beard and kind of get a little kinky on him. You know. Other than that, I think we can tune him. May get him some real wild sunglasses or something. You know.
Yeah, gotta have some dark sunglasses.
Yeah, probably about 6 or 8 rings on his hands. You know.
Do-rags. We could replace that hat with a do-rag over there, couldn't we?
Can we leave him down here for about what? How long it take to do it?
We'd run him.
He won't never come back.
Let me get some people over here to introduce to you.
Now what you're looking at here on this screen here is what Gary Williams does. We've been to his shop and it's unreal, the shop that he's got, and he's got a miniature museum at his house. We'll go out there one of these days and try to film that when we're back down this way. All right, where are we going now?
I'm fixing to introduce you to some people that's really important in our industry.
You take the mic.
Okay.
We countrified.
This is Eric with MTC out of Florida. They make all our racing pistons. If you look right here, this is their booth. They travel everywhere. They do pro stock stuff. They're just world known for their pistons. This is Jamie Long from Fuel Moto out of Wisconsin. He builds all kind of headers, developing heads. We do a lot of R&D work for him. He's got some of the most popular 107 kits in the world. Then this is Terry. Terry is very important to us on tuning. Terry is with Dynajet and Power Vision and Power Commander. That's things that you have to put on the bike to tune. And then they also make the dynos that we put the motorcycles on and dyno. These guys are all flew in. He's from Florida. They all flew in for this show, and they help us a lot on all our stuff. We had a seminar yesterday that was very good. We got a lot of technical stuff on cams and tuning and kits. I'm going to let each one of them say a little something about their company.
All right, this is a sample of one of our pistons, and we make these for Gary. And what we do with Gary and his head work is a lot of times he'll ask us to make a custom piston for him, custom dome shape, and he'll take it and he'll match it to his head to develop the highest compression ratio that works well in his setup. And based on that, we've been breaking some records lately on how much horsepower they can generate. And of course, horsepower turns into speed and into high torque on these motors, and that's what a lot of people are looking for us. So it's a great product. We've been, again, MPC's been in business for 50 years. We make pistons for Harleys and for the metrics, and we have dealers all over the world that use our products and racers all over the world. This bike here, this race bike here, uses our pistons and our clutches, and again, we're mainly into the drag racing business.
My name is Jamie from Fuel Moto. Our main thing is we offer complete packages for Harley-Davidson motorcycles, everything from exhaust systems and air cleaners and engine and big bore kits, but our primary focus has always been tuning products. We're a very strong supporter of Dynajet and the products they have. We're a technical partner where we exchange data information, and along with Gary, we all kind of get together and develop packages and products that all complement each other. And that's kind of one of the things we've done. Also, we've brought back one of the popular exhaust systems that was known a few years ago as the E-Series exhaust. We brought that back to market now, and we're pretty been doing real well with that. I have a strong showing now for a 2-in-1 system we're releasing this year, and looking forward to a pretty good next few years of exciting products. We're going to get back a little more into the metric bike stuff too, and just kind of going to broaden our horizon on the offerings we're doing there.
I'm Terry Siegfried from Dyno Research. We have a lot of neat little products. Obviously, we build dynos. We have about 7,000 dynos worldwide. Motorcycle dynos, ATV dynos. Gary Williams and his group have one of our dynos, and they're making a lot of horsepower. The reason why they're making a lot of horsepower is because they've done a lot of R&D, and they actually use this little product right here. It's called a Power Commander 5. This is a tuning product that allows us to map fuel injection and get the bike running right. Okay. It's very easy. The software is very easy to use. It's a plug and play. We have a lot of information on our website. All right. And then we have a second product right here. This is called the Power Vision. Of course, it's not powered up or anything, but this is actually a flash tuner. This allows us to actually flash the stock ECU on the Harleys. So both products complement one another. If you want a flash tuner, this is a product you can put on your bike very easy. And of course, if you want a Power Commander, this will get your bike running just as good.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
I'm here with Steve O. That I'm gonna let him tell you about his bike that he's got here. That Larry would be here, but he's indisposed right now, and I'm just going to turn it over to Steve O.
Good morning, everybody. This is Steve O from Steve O's Mad Creations out of Nashville, Tennessee. We're down here at the Great Southern Motorcycle Expo in Jackson, Tennessee, and the guys have stopped by and asked us some questions about our bike. We have a 2009 Road King that we built in our shop. It started out as a police bike, and then we kind of went nuts on it. We've got a 30-inch one-off wheel built by FTD Customs out of Nashville, Tennessee. Paint and body work was done by a friend of ours out of Nashville called Capley's Paint and Body. And we've got a lot of one-off pieces on here, custom tour pack. The front wheel was done with the Roman Catholic crosses in it. And there's all sorts of little things we can mention. We have hidden tail lights, all done in-house by our shop. And I'm going to pass it over to my partner here, Mikey, and let him tell you a few more things about the bike.
All right, so a few things that we've got that we wanted to touch on was we've got a Springer front end on this thing, fully customized. We wanted to put all the workings on the outside. If you'll see, it's a cantilever front end. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we've got a front air ride set up. Like I said, we got it based off of a Springer front end that we had. That we had a company out of Henderson, Tennessee, Tricky Air, developed for us. Again, this is another one-off piece. Yeah, all right. So we basic idea here is we've got ballistic bags that we had to basically suicide the tour pack to be able to open everything. So normally you would have it come over to the side, where now we'll just open it up. Now everything working correctly. Also, we've got the hidden taillights, like Steve had explained. Having the cross in the back, hit the brake lights. Now you see it. All right, Steve, what else you got, man?
We got so much going on. I'm so old I can't remember all of it anymore.
Hey, Meg, I gotta get my picture made, please, too.
Yeah, but we hug all the good-looking girls.
Don't touch.
Fama.
Woohoo! Oh, it's on your phone.
I'll do this on the right.
Is this a different woman?
It is.
Yeah.
I'm not the same. But thank you for thinking I'm just as pretty as she is.
We didn't even go with looks.
This is a Wounded Warriors operation here. It's just can't say enough about it. Every year the governor has a ride for the Wounded Warriors of Mississippi. These are the ladies that help put it on. They got a force of them that does, like an army of people that volunteer. Every penny they make goes to Wounded Warriors of Mississippi. Our governor is really behind this thing and really pushes it. We had 603 motorcycles last year rode from Jackson, Mississippi to the Gulf Coast. made $30,000 for these ladies to distribute to men that come back that's got no legs, that's got to have a wheelchair. They're living in their cars, and they're helping them with houses, just stuff that just almost make you cry. I'm going to let you talk to them and let them tell you a little stuff that we do and what's going on here.
Well, we're here to help our warriors here in Mississippi. All our funds stay 100% for them. We help them mentally, physically, and financially. Anything that they need help with, we are there for them. We have different things that we've done for them. We've helped rebuild homes. We've helped get different things together for them for their physical needs. We help them get mental, if they need some kind of counseling, we'll help them with that. We're just here for them. All our funds go 100% to them, any funds that are raised.
And you are?
I'm sorry, my name is Leanne Flanagan. I am one of the board members for the Wounded Warriors of Mississippi.
You can't make a mistake because he'll cut it out.
Yeah.
He'll cut,
Just introduce yourself and just tell them you're a volunteer and where you're from.
Okay. I'm Wilma Allen. I'm a volunteer for the Wounded Warriors of Mississippi. This is a great organization. I support it 100%. They help the warriors so much with different things, like Leanne said, homes, and they also do the canines for them, the service dogs, which is wonderful. I just can't say enough about them.
We want to thank them. We have a lot of friends that come back and they have nowhere to go. They have no job. They have nothing. These ladies provide that safety net for them. It's a real shame that they have to come back and be treated like this. But these are organizations that should be saluted for doing what they do.
Y'all make me
What's your name?
My name is Wilma Allen.
I can spell Wilma. I went to school. I went to more than that school.
This is Bert Baker. I always said if anybody ever make a transmission talk, it'd be this guy. Respect him a lot for what he does. We run a lot of his stuff. When it comes to making the power we make 160, 170 horsepower, you got to have his stuff to stay there. If you ain't, it ain't gonna work.
Hey, here's that $20 bill.
Yeah, give me that $20. There you go. Let me have it. Okay. I'll take some more now.
I'm just kidding.
But anyway, he's out of Michigan. That's
Yes,
right,
sir.
Michigan.
Yep, Lansing,
and,
Michigan.
Started off in like a garage at your house, and grown to a business that's way bigger than this building.
Yep.
Absolutely good parts.
Yep.
And I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about his business, what he does, how long he's been there, and so.
We have here the DD7 transmission. That's a 7-speed transmission. It goes into 2007 and later motorcycles. 2007 and later Harleys have a 6-speed transmission. The DD7 is a 7-speed, and it puts those 7 ratios in the same span as the 6-speed, but makes it such that you always have power ready to launch when you want to wick that throttle open and have a little fun. Not that that ever happens on Harley Davidsons, just kidding. This is a 6-speed transmission that goes in the place of the 5-speed transmissions that were typical of pre-2007. You can see the gears kind of shine in the light. They're kind of prismatic in a way. That prismatic reflection is a product of the gears being browned after heat treat to get a, we control the flank profile of the teeth to plus or minus 0.2 of an inch. Very, very small number. And so, and of course, the gear set always comes with a nice chrome trap door, or we also use black ones with the Baker engraving on it. We have a website, bakerdrivetrain.com. It is from a reader standpoint, you can either read it and get the light version. You can click on the tabs and get the really deep depth of the technical aspects of what we do.
Get his name and everything, and you got everything?
We got him covered. We're going to cover this sucker.
That's right.
Okay, we good. All right, man.
Now
Thank you very much.
This is Mississippi Highway Patrol. They always help us every way they can, leading rides for kids' functions. It doesn't matter if it's fundraisers, whatever, they lead them. We got some of the finest highway patrol in the United States, I think, here. I'm going to introduce Corey. Let him tell you who he is, his name.
Master Sergeant Corey Ott with Mississippi Highway Patrol. Corporal Julius Hudson, another one of our motorcycle officers. Like Gary said, Toys for Tots, Blair Batson, St. Jude's, we do, I would say, probably a dozen benefit rides across the state. Escort motorcycles, make the route as safe as possible for fundraisers so they can donate money to St. Jude's, Toys for Tots, Blair Batson. There's several different entities that motorcycle gang groups, not gangs, get together, have benefit, do benefit rides, and we escort them to make it as safe as possible.
The governor here, we're very fortunate to have a governor that loves God, guns, family. And some people say, well, don't you have that turned around wrong? I said, no, God's first. You got to have the guns to protect your family, then your family. We have officers like these with the Highway Patrol that believe in the same thing. And it's just a unique place in Mississippi and the people that's here. Corey is over all the motorcycles, does an excellent job. Julius, that's his bike, the Shanty, pretty one. You come on in. No, close her on. But we're just so proud of the Highway Patrol. I just can't say enough about them. Anytime it comes to a ride, collect money to help anything, the governor does a ride for Wounded Warriors. Had 603 motorcycles in it. They led front, back, middle, done whatever I asked them to do. They were right there. And this is our Mississippi Highway Patrol.
I'm just being helpful.
Is this somebody y'all caught and she's paying her fine by wiping the bikes down?
No, I'm just hanging out. I'm just part of the crew.
Well, tell them what you do.
I'm just, Gary builds our motorcycles and I was just being helpful.
And you just wipe them down for them and make them look good?
Yeah, just make them look pretty, make them shiny.
Just made my job easier for the day.
Oh, me.
Just gotta be helpful.
Okay. Well, appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay. I'm Gary Williams. This is Barry Eggers. We own Big Bore Bikes. We own Big Bore Bikes 1 in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Big Bore Bikes 2, Pearl, Mississippi. I'm going to let Barry tell you more about our company. And this is Barry's personal motorcycle, and the work on the motor we did.
Hi, I'm Barry Eggers. I own Big Bore Bikes 1 in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is a 2007 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. We just recently upgraded the motor to a 120, putting out about 145 horsepower and 152 pounds of torque. Big Bore Bikes started in Jonesboro in about 2005, and we're doing a lot of improvements there. We've just installed a new dynamometer, and we work very closely with Gary down here in Pearl, Mississippi, and now he's Big Bore Bikes 2. We have all kinds of apparel and clothing and everything in our store in Jonesboro, and Gary is more into the machine shop and head work and stuff like that down here. But enjoyed being down here at the expo in Jackson. Look forward to coming back next year.
It's Gary Williams, Mark Roan. Mark's one of the fastest street racers in the world. I've been knowing him forever. We've done carburetor's fuel system for him all his life. If you want a match race, you want to bet some money, this is the guy to go to. This is Mark's motorcycle. It's 120 cubic inch, 140 horsepower, 140 pounds of torque. This is one of the best street bikes around. They race out of Memphis with this bike. There again, if you got a little money you want to venture on, we'd like to have you come up and give us get a chance to beat you there. I'm going to let Mark talk to you and tell a little bit about his company, his trucking company.
Hey, I'm Mark Roan, representing 901 Bad Boys. I haul freight, Roan's Enterprise Freight. We're here to sponsor the kids, and we'll go wherever you would like to go to sponsor them kids. We represent them 100%. And like he said, that's my buddy Gary Williams. I sponsor them 100%. I thank y'all very much.
Mark has 2 street cars. Both of them is capable of running in the low 4s in the 1/8 mile at 200 miles an hour. One's called King Kong, one's called Godzilla. Go on the internet and look up 901 Street Racers. Thank you.
Y'all ain't got none of these that's loaded?
We keep those on the table.
Double set. I had $100 on double set. They've got a hole in them.
We put the hole in them. Once we finish with them, you can't use them again. And we just give them a lot of teachers take them for school children, and you know, they help teach them math and other things. But we give them out to bingo halls. And
let me see if I can go come over there and get a crap table. 7.
There you go.
7-11. Win.
We're here with Chris from Riverwalk. See, I can't make an error because I'll edit it, so we can say anything we want to say.
All right.
I'm here with Chris from Riverwalk. They are one of the sponsors for the show. Really do a good job. We have a seminar, performance seminar. They always give us gift certificates to give to people that come to the seminar. And we had a good group yesterday and really turned out good, and we appreciate their help. I want him to tell you a little bit about Riverwalk, what they do, where they at, about coming to visit them, how you get in touch with them. Chris?
Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I'm with Chris with Riverwalk Casino, and we're over in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and we come here to Jackson each year. I think this is our second year being one of the title sponsors, and we just come out to show people a good time. We do some giveaways. We've got giveaways with as far as people can take a spin on our little wheel here, and we give out some free buffets and some other discounts. We also have things for some kids, you know, balls, and we've got free water and cups, and we just come out and try to, you know, show everybody a good time. You know, we are located in Vicksburg, so we're about 40 miles away from Jackson, but we have a hotel and 3 restaurants and a casino, and we just like to show the people of Central Mississippi a good time, and they can come see us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we, you know, are glad to be a part of this event, and you know, we're looking forward to next year as well.
The Black Phantom is a mighty car, along with all the rest. They're